Hey, and welcome back to Vid Society. In this video, I'm going to show you how I built this website here using AI technology. This is a combination of a little bit of ChatGPT, but mostly using a brand new AI tool called AIWiseMind. Now, I'll put links below this video that will take you there. But guys, I'm going to show you how you can let this software automate your entire website. So if you do affiliate marketing, it will do product reviews for you, informational type products for you, add in your affiliate links, and so much more. So this website here, you can actually go check it out. It's at voyagevoices.com. And I set this up probably a few weeks ago. And I put some categories up here of must-have items. These are going to be product reviews, mostly from Amazon. And then I have a list of cruise questions here that is also automated and constantly being posted. And then I'm also going to be adding cruise videos and some other articles into these categories. And one of these is what I'm going to be doing today. And I'm going to show you how I do it step by step. So first of all, let's just take a look at this one. This product was just added to my website about 5 or 10 minutes ago. So if we click on it, it's going to take us in. We got our title here. We got a nice featured image, a table of contents. Look at this, SEO optimized with H2, H3 tags. And then here we have an introduction, which talks about the product. All of this created by AI. Another image. This is a custom banner that I had created on Canva, and I'm using it within AIWiseMind, and it automatically places it throughout this article and all the other articles on here, and it automatically adds my affiliate link to it, so I don't have to do anything. But you can scroll down through here and see how neat this whole article is laid out with more of my banners here. It's even got product specifications, FAQs, everything you could ever need within an article, and it's all on here. Now, the other type of article I want to show you that this can create are informational type posts. Now, for this specific website, they are questions. So if we go into the cruise question section, this is where I actually use ChatGPT to give me a list of questions about cruising. And then I have it set up to be scheduled so where AIWiseMind automatically creates the articles and then it posts them. So if we were to just say like this one here, are there single cruises for solo travelers? And if we were to jump into this, you're going to see it automatically creates an image here. Most of these images I have created, it does it through Dolly, which is an AI image creator. They're always not the best, but at least you don't have to worry about taking images from other websites where they're copyrighted. So once again, we have our table of contents here, and this one is much more in-depth than the other one. Informational type articles usually are. And then here we have 3 paragraphs of an intro. Let's just read over this for a second and see how it sounds. Have you ever dreamed of going on a cruise but worried about being alone? Well, fear not, because there are actually single cruises specifically designed for solo travelers like you. So this entire article is based around this one question, and it created this introduction, the table of contents. It automatically added this YouTube video in here, how to find cheap solo cruises. And then down here, we can read all about this content that it's added for us on this title. So let me go ahead and show you how all this works and how I'm going to go ahead and start up another section here on one of my categories. We're going to jump into the ones here for cruise lines. So if you notice right now, I don't have any questions or anything in here. So what I did is I went to ChatGPT for this, and this is a feature we're going to be adding into AIWiseMind soon. But right now, I just went in here and I told ChatGPT to give me a list of 50 questions people ask about different cruise lines. Now, why would I do this for? Well, for one, to build authority to a website, you have to show Google that you know a lot about it. What better way to do that than to post a ton of questions with answers on them? So this is going to give you a ton of content on your website that's going to help Google think that you're more of an authority on this subject, which ultimately should help you to rank better long term. So here we have 50 different questions that it gave us. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and copy all of these questions. And then I want to jump over to this tool called AIWiseMind. Now we're under the campaign section, and this is an informational type post. Actually, let me see if I can make this bigger. There, now you guys can probably see that better. But what we're going to do is make an informational type post. Now you can also do Amazon product reviews, and what's great about this is it will automate where you can just put in an Amazon link to a search page, and it will take all the products from that page and create Amazon product reviews for you, just like you've seen on my website, because that's what it's doing there. And it automatically schedules them out to be posted, everything hands-free. And then we have another option for product reviews. And this is where you can type in or put in links for any type of a product from any affiliate network, whether it's ClickBank, JVZoo, Warrior Plus, share a sale, it doesn't matter. You just paste in your link here. It's going to go to that link and take the current content from it. So this is not outdated content. It's current content, and it's going to write a review on it based on that information. So let's jump back up here. We're going to go back to the informational type post, and I'm going to go ahead and give it a name. We're going to call it Cruise Line Questions. And then here, I'm going to paste in all 50 of those questions. Okay, we got them all added in here. And up here, you can see the count is 50. It's important for us to know this number. You're going to see why in just a second. Now, on down here, we have a box that says use keywords as the title. So if you don't tick this box, what's going to happen is AIWiseMind is automatically going to take this title and it's going to reword it into a different title. It's going to come up with its own title for this article based on what you added here. But for SEO purposes, I want it to have this exact name as the title. So I want to tick this box. So every article it creates from every one of these now is going to use exactly what I put in here for that article's title. Now we can add some extra context in here if you want to be more specific about a certain type of product, brand name, or something like that. I don't. This is just an informational article and it does very well at creating it. So we're going to skip one down. Now, if you'd like to add affiliate links within this article, you can do that. So maybe there's something about cruises you want to promote. You can put in your affiliate link here. You can have it to auto set up buttons for you based upon this text. And you can choose from different button collars here, or you can add your own anchor text or image buttons. And this is what I like to do. So if you tick this box, it'll give you some default anchor text. You can use as text throughout the article. You can delete it. You can add your own in here, or you can paste in a link to a button you want to use, and that's what it'll use instead. If we jump back over to the website and if we click on this first product review and scroll down, you'll see this banner here, and that's what I did. This is a banner that I had created and I just used the link for it, and so it places that throughout the article. Since this is an informational type post though, I'm not going to use any type of links in this one. We're going to scroll on down. I do want it to find a video for me, and I also want it to add images. So under image sources, we got different places where we can get images from. We are going to be expanding on this because obviously you want to be careful by taking images from Google search images or other websites because of copyright issues. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to untick the one for URLs and the one for Google search, and we'll just leave these two and see if it finds anything. Scrolling on down, we can customize our content. Here we can choose our GPT model. But what I recommend is you leave all these settings here the way they are for best results. Now you can choose different point of views from here. I like to use second person. You can also choose different languages. There's a whole list of them. If OpenAI supports it, so doesn't AIWiseMind. You also have different tones of voices, and I find that using either conversational or friendly works the best. We'll go ahead and use conversational. And then your content length. We normally keep this around 1500, but it can be difficult sometimes to get the articles at the exact word count. So you may get an article that's 1200 words, or you may even get one that is 2000 or 2500 words. If there's a lot of content on it, then it may just make it longer. Now down here, it's asking us how many posts we want to create. Well, if you remember up here, we have a total of 50 titles we put in. So what we want to do is set this to 50. That way it's going to create an article for each title we entered. Now we can schedule this out. So now we have the option of how many we want to create, and then we can choose how often. So let's do every day we want to post 2. Next, we're going to tick the box to post these to our WordPress site. So I've already got this site synced up to my AIWiseMind account, which you can do over here by connecting your sites. You can also set up all your default pages and plugins if you go to the site wizard. So we got Voyage Voices selected as our site. We want it to be set on Publish to show live. We can have it to auto-generate a featured image, which is usually created by Dolly also. We can have it to auto-generate the tags, the categories, and even add internal links. So this is something new that we just added. And basically what this does is it searches for other articles that you've already posted on your website, and it checks to see if any of those relates to any of the content that's going to be within this article. And if it is, it'll automatically hyperlink to that article for you. So let's go ahead and tick that box. And then we're going to click on Create. Now, if we scroll down on this campaign, and you can see right here, all of these that are being scheduled out, and they're randomly scheduled out throughout each day until all 50 are done. And we can see this first one here is processing. So let's go ahead and go jump over to our content. And we can see here which cruise line offers the best value for the money. It's informational, over 2,600 words. And right now it's doing the internal linking. So we're going to give it just a minute. So let's see what it looks like. Let's click on these three dots, and you can see we have all different kinds of options here, but we're going to go ahead and click on View Post. Now, if you have your website synced up with AIWiseMind, it's going to take you directly to this post. We can see here which cruise line offers the best value for money. We can see an image that was created with DALL-E. Here is our table of contents that goes over everything from factors to price comparison, reviews. And you can see our opening paragraphs, which has a few links in them, our video, factors to consider. You can see some more links, and actually if we hover over this, let's go ahead and open up a few of these and see where it takes us, because this sometimes is not always 100% accurate, so you may want to check the internal links just to make sure they're going to the right pages that you want them to go to. But let's see how close they are. This one here says, in addition to the ticket prices, it is important to consider the additional cost. So this one's going to take us to one that says, do I need to bring cash on a cruise? So it's based around cash and spending money. And let's go on down, see if we can find any more. Here's one that says, if you plan on participating in shore excursions. And this one goes to, can I go fishing on a cruise? And then we have one for early bookings. Are there discounts for group bookings on a cruise? And then travel plans, which takes us to, are there single cruises for solo travelers? So this is going to help all your internal pages to rank a little better. And if you don't like where these link to, you can obviously jump into editing one of these posts. You can edit anything you want to, the images, you can edit the text, the links, where they go, or anything else that you want. And I was just thinking that when I set up my campaign, I don't think that I set up these 50 questions to be posted in this category for cruise lines. So let me jump back into my campaign real quick. And if I scroll back down to the bottom, I had it set up for auto-generate categories. So let me untick this. And instead, I'm going to choose one of the categories that's already on my website, cruise lines, which is right here. And let's go ahead and save it. And then we're going to go ahead and run another one. And then we'll jump back over to our content. And you can see we have another one running right now. So we're going to go ahead and wait for that. In the meantime, I'm going to jump over to this one, jump into edit my post, and come down, untick travel, and instead I'm going to tick cruise lines and update. And now you can see it's in here. So let's go see if the other article is done yet. And it is right here. So let's go over and we will click on view post. And here we can see this one, an image by DALL-E, which is actually pretty good. How do different cruise lines handle dietary restrictions? We got our table of contents. This link here, cruise lines and how they handle dietary restrictions, goes to, do cruise lines cater to specific diets? That one's very good, very relevant, a good relevant video here. And then all this extra content to go along with it. So this is all I'm going to do, and then I'm just going to let this go. So over the next few weeks, it's going to be posting content in this category, as well as the must-have items for product reviews and the cruise questions. And what I could even do is create banners to add within these articles to drive them all to the must-have items, where it's more likely they're going to see something that they want to purchase. So if you want to start building out your own automated affiliate or informational type websites, then you may want to take a look at AIWiseMind. Once again, I'll put those links below this video so you can get in there and get started.